So really like pregnant pause while he looks around the room and just like clocks that everyone's got things going on. Like one guy's got a rat in a fucking holster, question mark.
I love the rat holster, yeah.
They kick his ass, but then they put him in the wax bath.
Oh, the cum bath. Yeah.
They put him in the solid Bacta tank.
The white carbonite situation.
They glaze, my boy.
It's the healing goo.
I get, yeah. He's like completely immobilized. He can't even like move his mouth. I'm also like, damn, that's also kind of fun. And then the Russian guy with the rat holster is like, we have a big plan. It's like,
I love this guy. I love this guy so much.
we have bath full of frozen cum. It heals you.
It heals you, man. He's like, all right, cheers, bro.
We get some product placement as he sort of puts a big bottle of Russian Standard center frame to feed him some vodka. I used to like Russian Standard. It's a shame about the war.
The Exterminator, which is the name of the Russian bloke.
Oh yeah, big plan. He has big plans.
That's a brief scene.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
Where Wesley's in the fucking like recovery goo.
Yeah.
And he's got a rat with a time bomb on it, and he goes, "Hey, check this shit out," and just like explodes the rat and goes, "My dream is to do this with 1,000 rats," and that's
why
he's super objective in the movie.
Yeah. All of the like fraternity of assassins have to sort of like follow Wesley as he's chasing Cross. And the Exterminator, Russian Guyevich, accidentally Wesley has a blue on blue. He turns around too fast and he accidentally shoots his Russian boy. And as his Russian boy is dying, he's like, 1,000 rats, which is a fucking sick line to go out on.
Like, this guy dies of terminal sneaking up behind me while I was high-strung disease. And it's just like, you must carry on my legacy.
1,000 rats.
1,000 rats. Also, there is a really gross explosive shot of Jolie with like blood on her mouth from doing rescue breaths. Carry a face shield if you're going to do CPR.
But at this point, like Wesley's dangling from the train, he's about to fall, and Cross catches him and saves his life.
Yeah.
And then Wesley shoots him.
He doesn't fucking learn.
He's your father, obviously. It's obvious.
As he's lying dead on the floor of the train car, he's like 1,000 rats.
You must carry forward my legacy. 1,000,000 rats.
I was also besties with the rats guy. Do the rat thing. By the way,
co-signing the rat thing, man.
Morgan Freeman is lying. I'm your real father.
By circling back, read my previous email.
Yeah.
Per my previous death rattle. Wesley goes, "Is that true? Was he not trying to kill me all the times he was shooting at me, but just trying to separate me from you?" Which, again, get a t-shirt that says, "I'm your dad." Like,
there's got to be easier ways to do this.
Toss him a note, but whatever, fine.
No, a traceable bullet to a guy who isn't connected.
Yeah.
What about a traceable bullet with like Wesley, I'm your dad? Really,
we
really
see
small.
bullets with stuff written on them later in this movie.
Or a bow and arrow that has a message.
It's got 007 on the side. It's a golden bullet.
Paper
prying
airplane?
the traceable bullet out of his arm, and on the side it says 1,000 rats.
You must carry forward the Exterminator's legacy.
My last bullet.
Smaller letters that says, "I'm 100% serious about the 1,000 rats thing. You have to do the 1,000 rats thing."
We get a perfect reversal in this scene. It's so good because he goes like, he was your father, but he never wanted you to have this life. He wanted you to stand on your own, have things he could never have, like a home,
accountant,
a nice cubicle, a girlfriend that cucks him with his best friend.
This would be an interesting thing if the movie made any more hay of it than that, but it doesn't.
Would have been, wouldn't it? No.
It's just like, okay, well, clearly you've decided that's cuck shit because you're a intellectually stunted and emotionally weak man. So I guess we're back to the gun thing. The guns are upstairs.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he wanted that? No, but I met a different guy who wanted 1,000 rats, and I gotta tell you, I am much more interested in that.
And he goes through the files, and the files are like 1,000 rats plan.
Do the rat thing.
It's got like a diagram of a rat. It's got like a transparency overlaid on the rats.
Yeah, with the bomb on it.
He's got like an overhead projector with a bunch of slides of rats.
Like a really good drawing of the rat too. Like,
it's just like it says like 20 rats crossed out, like 50 rats crossed out, 1,000 underlined two times.
You thought the number 1,000 was just arrived at as a process of hyperbole. No, that's long exposure experimentation to derive the exact number of rats.
John Krasinski's whiteboard from A Quiet Place on there. It just says rats in area 1,000. The assault upon
the rat base.
Rat base alpha.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we see that he's getting ready to do the 1,000 rats thing. We see that he has no better idea.
No.
He flashes back to the fucking Exterminator saying like, there's always a perfect weapon for its application or some shit like that. And he goes
1,000 rats.
It's rats time, baby.
It's rats time.
So he puts them all into a garbage truck.
True.
Drives it through the gates of this building. Hard slams, opens up the back. Rats.
1,000 rats.
1,000 rats all have a time bomb written
He
on
has
them.
presumably, by hand.
He bought 1,000 Casios.
His hands would be fucking shredded. Like, there's a live sewer rats that he catches with peanut butter. I'm like, you've got so many diseases, my man. Like,
and by the way,
stink.
this is canon that he bankrupts himself doing this, by the way, because he checks his bank balance afterwards. He spends all $3 million on Casio watches so that he can build.
I thought that was because Morgan Freeman takes the money away from him.
I also thought that, but it's much funnier.
I choose to believe he spent it on rats.
Well, he's got to have gotten them
butter.
somehow. Like, you can't order 1,000 rat explosives. You have to build them.
Well, some of them were in the secret room.
Expenses: peanut butter, Semtex, Casios.
Please, someone who is good at economy, help me budget this.
Spend
He's
less
an
on
accountant.
peanut butter. That's true. So he lets loose the rats of war, right? And
he cries Ravuk. No, okay.
yeah. So the rats infiltrate the base as Cross knew that they would.
Yep.
And as they have...
we see everyone attempting to kill the rats. They're like shooting them with the guns. And, like,
Dishonored
things.
Guard moment. And then the rats explode, which blows up the absolute fuck out of fucking like Loom Base Alpha.
Yeah.
Also, the rats have their own loom that's just been like spitting out loom rat names.
Death of Rats is keeping fucking busy. So
the loom in the sewers that's run all by the Nosferatu, and they're like, fuck, it's like Rat 911.
Rat 911, Rat 9. Yeah, no, so
it's like 20 Rat 911s.
Oh, Jesus. That's Wanted. That was Wanted. And you know what?
Not very wanted after all.
No. What have we learned? For myself, I can only say 1,000 rats.
Go outside. Touch grass.
Touch grass. Touch rats.
Yeah, touch some rats.
Touch
1,000 rats.
1,000 rats.
Touch 1,000 rats.